Felicitations Adventures. Welcome to CARmageddTOON. I'm Taylor Felicity. I use she, her pronouns. And I'm here with Becca, Ashton, and Layla playing Toon, the cartoon role-playing game. And really quick, I want to say Dreamy, canonically first in chat. So I have to acknowledge that. And then also, it's Johnny Rose. Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you so much. But I'm gonna throw it over to my players to introduce themselves. I'm also a player for this, but I'm the producer, so I still get to say my players. And we'll start with Becca, our animator. I almost said illustrator.
Yeah, I was like,
the animator.
do you remember? Yeah, I'm not drawing you guys because that's not the kind of art that I do. Hello, I'm Becca. I use they, he pronouns, and today for you, I will, as Taylor said, be your animator. I'll be telling these little silly weirdos a little story, and they'll ruin it, I'm sure.
Enhance it.
Yeah.
Ashton, who are you and who are you playing?
Oh, what is going on, Power Bottoms? Welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. I have IBS, and that's okay. Hi, today I'm Ashton, and I'm playing Tits Fedora.
Incredible. Layla, who are you and who are you playing?
I'm Layla. I'm playing Rover. I use they pronouns. Hope everyone's doing good.
I use she, her pronouns. Sorry. Everyone did pronouns except for me.
And then I'm Taylor Felicity. I already said I use she, her pronouns, but I didn't say. I am playing Adley Moda, who also uses she, her pronouns. I should also say, I think I forgot to do this at the start of the last stream, but our character art on stream is by Ethan, who just did an excellent job with our character art, and love it so much. And then the other art that you see on the overlay, so the little Becca's little bug with a die, and then some other art that's popping up in the background is all from, as Becca's holding. It sounded
holding.
like I was saying something else.
You're getting it, Taylor. You're
doing
doing
it. Start
it.
over the stream.
Okay.
As
yep.
Becca is showing, it's from the Toon RPG by Kyle Miller, I believe is the artist. Whether you're watching us live right now on Twitch or watching the VOD later on YouTube, we appreciate you being here and hope that you enjoy what you're about to see. And without further ado, Becca, take it away.
Hello, yes, let's fucking do this shit. Last time on CARmageddTOON, we all met our lovely group of adventurers here in the lovely town of Scribbleton, where some hijinks and, slinging pool balls happened at the bar, before a weasel whose name you never got because you decided you all hated me, came in proclaiming that they had gotten mugged by some kind of creature that they had never seen before, some kind of Toon, not Toon thing, which you guys all immediately decided was called a sketch, which is correct. You all, get a little gold star for that one. Good job. And then you went on a journey at the behest of mostly yourselves, but also the gay mayor was kind of pleading of it. It's important to his character.
It is.
Yeah, also, he's a giraffe.
The gay mayor.
Yeah.
Oh,
we should call him. We should call him the gayer.
The gayer. Yeah, my apologies.
The giraffe gayer.
Good.
Yeah, so at the behest of the gayer, you went out into the scrawl, the desolate wasteland that makes up our world now, to go find this sketch and to stop them from theoretically, mugging any more people. Eventually, you did find a scorpion den where a lot of people yelled at me. But eventually, through a series of hijinks and a circus happening in the middle of the desert, you found a scorpion in the middle of a fight with a sketch. Defeating the scorpion in a very, very also chaotic way, you ended up meeting this sketch who you have named April, you have drawn a kind of shitty picture of Oprah Winfrey on and have given cowboy costume with assless chaps. And April told you that they came from a place called Curtain Falls, where you are all now making your way to. Why do you look so mad at me?
Hey,
yeah.
speaking of being mad, are you mad at us for not asking the weasel's name, and do you want to say it now?
No.
Okay.
The weasel didn't ask our name either.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not... our fault necessarily. But
Yeah.
was it a good name?
No,
Like-
not really.
Okay.
Was it Vin Weasel?
No, see, that would have been funny.
That would have been so funny. I would have been so mad if we didn't get it.
The names have been like wildly different swings because Mayor Raffataff, very cartoony name. The
Yeah.
other NPC we met was just named Dan. So-
Yes, you met a duck named Dan who talked to you about his fetishes a little bit. And then we had a
Fair.
long talk about cloacas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been
Yeah.
longer, but
It
So
could
are
always
we-
be longer. And that's what we're covering on today's episode. All right.
yeah.
Open,
Yeah, are we
open your
hanging out with the
textbooks.
sketch right now? Is the
Cloaca.
sketch here with us?
Yes, the sketch is here. You guys have just collected April, and we're going to start to follow their lead as they led you towards the towards where they believe Curtain Falls to be.
So, sketch, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Does it hurt to not be fully formed?
I don't understand.
Yeah, I should have seen that one coming. Never
Do
mind.
you feel pain? Do you feel pain?
Not experienced yet, if so. But
I mean, I'm gonna hit him with my purse just real quick.
Okay, make a fight roll.
Yeah, it's a 5, and I have a 3 in muscle, so
Okay. Yeah, you swing your purse in the April just
The
manages.
purse is empty, by the way.
What?
It's an empty purse.
I know.
Okay, just wanted to put it out
Yeah,
there.
because Ashton keeps everything in the boobs.
Yeah.
Tits.
Tits does,
Tits
not
does.
Ashton. I mean, we don't know, but who's to say?
Sometimes your outfits don't have pockets.
I suppose that could be.
You're
You
getting
swing your purse
disrespected.
directly at this sketch, and like as you do, they just kind of like turn their head a little bit, and like your purse just kind of swings through part of their like it does the thing where it's like looking at you, and then 3/4 and then like profile, and just kind of sweeps through during one of those things, so you do not end up hitting them.
Okay. Good. I didn't actually want to hit. I just thought it was a spur of the moment thing.
feel some sensation of kind.
Oh.
I wonder what
Was
would
it-
happen if I shoot you.
Well, let's not exactly do that.
Yeah, I don't think we
No,
should
I'm
try
not
to.
saying I should. I'm just saying I'm interested to know.
Okay.
We're not gonna shoot you, April. We're not gonna shoot you.
Oh, yes,
moments
April,
you
of
talked
course.
Killing person.
Hmm?
Moments ago, talked killing person.
Wait, can you
You.
say different words in that sentence?
You talked about killing person human at place.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rover.
yeah.
Rover really is kind of violent, but
I'm a little trigger happy. Listen, someone took my toy and I'm still really mad about it. And sometimes I take it out on other people. I'm really sorry. I'm working on it in therapy.
Toy, what?
Rover, where did your
kind?
accent go?
It went to where all accents that I can't keep up go, in the void.
Cool. Toy, what kind of?
Oh yeah, so I have this favorite toy of mine. It's like circular. It's a circle and it's hollow in the middle. And I just like flinging it around everywhere. And it's always been my favorite. But someone took it. And I've been really upset about that. I've been trying to get it back for a while. And I'm sorry for taking it out on you.
Accepted apology. Loss, sorry for.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Wow, you really do have empathy. It's nice to see.
Thank?
Yes. Yes, it was a compliment.
Yes.
I think I'm looking back and forth between April and Tits because Tits kissed April last session.
That is also true.
And April got like blushy cheeks.
Oh yeah, the little
Yeah.
drawn on crosshatchy blushiness. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm kind of like looking between the two of them, like, is there something here? But I'm not saying anything about it.
Okay.
Rover doesn't care at all and also didn't notice.
Incredible.
The best thing
Yeah.
for a character in a game to be not uncaring and not perceptive,
Disengaged from the story.
just completely disengaged from the story.
It's fine. But yeah, April begins to lead you through the scroll, kind of like traveling like along this path that you go. You all, I believe, last time checked to see, like, you've heard of the place called Curtain Falls. None of you have been there in fucking wind chimes in here. None of you have been there in particular, since it's been a Toon Raider encampment for quite some time. But April begins kind of slowly trudging you. Their steps kind of very jagged and haphazard. Seems like whoever drew this individual doesn't really know how to draw a good walk animation cycle. So
Yeah.
it's kind of hobbling and awkward at majority of times.
Oh my god, like me in real life.
Blah blah blah. It's travel. It's boring as hell. There's a reason why we don't talk about it. A few jump cuts later, stopping every now and then as a presumably funny bit happens, or a bit that doesn't land successfully. You come across like a series of billboards yet again along the road. Random shit as they've been before. Eventually getting to one that is a mostly faded and peeled sign of like advertising like a Fallout bunker of some variety. Normal, you've seen them before along this stretch, but April kind of stops in front of it and just kind of like stares at like these, you know, more realistically drawn looking people on it, just like kind of like smiling with a big like thumbs up, kind of like in front of like a very like serious looking vault. And April just kind of,
Did you come off of a billboard like that?
No. Off of
and kind of like gestures like in the like to the corner where they've got like the date that's written next to them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Interesting.
smaller than that.
But you're interested in billboards.
Like points at one of the people.
Why real not?
Oh. Would someone else like to take this one, or should it be me?
There's an ancient technology. There's a new accent now. There's an
Now it's a choice.
there's an ancient technology called a camera. This camera could take photos of people, like flesh and blood people.
It stole
And,
flesh and blood from people.
Huh? What?
It stole
No.
the flesh and the blood from the people.
No. See, it made
That's
a
flesh.
digital copy of the
Oh.
flesh and blood that it then stored within its very complex system. They could take this information from its complex system.
Who are you playing right now? Rover turned into a pervert somehow.
What is perverted about what I'm talking about?
The way you're saying the
It's the way you're saying things. It's like you're secretly like.
Okay, we have to try a different accent. This one clearly is not working. I'll come up with a new one later. They take it from this complex system. I hated saying that word. Now I can't ever say it again. And they would transfer it onto flat surfaces in order to show other people what the flesh and skin of the human looked like.
It doesn't have to be flesh. I feel like that's.
Yeah.
Well, they wanted to know
That's
the person.
important. Right.
Yeah, that could be.
Do you
It could be
know-
anything. It could be pictures of anything.
Yes.
April, do you know that? Have you seen that person before?
No.
Okay, so you are just interested in billboards. That's great. Not anything specific about it. Nothing else pops out at you. Just like the concept of a billboard is very intriguing.
Yes.
I also think
suppose
that.
Our one on you is
I'm so
tits
sorry.
on
Can
a-
you say that?
Is tits on a billboard?
Am I on a
Is that what you're
billboard?
asking?
yes.
Well, tits, you did
Um,
sell real estate for a little while.
I did for real estate for a while. And I was featured next to the mayor, the gayer, many times. So you could say I was on a billboard.
Yeah, I stay in one of Tits's apartments right now. She pulled it out of her tits.
But
Yeah,
It's
would you
really
like
well
some-
furnished.
I'm so sorry I haven't asked. Do you want something to drink, something to eat?
don't if I need to.
Well, it's not really a need. It's more if you like, would you like to walk
A
around with
sensation.
Yeah,
You
I
want a
don't
cute
know.
little
We're
beverage?
trying things. Yeah, or
Everyone
maybe you
likes
just
a
want to
cute little
like,
beverage.
yeah, if you want to hold a beverage to seem,
Okay.
or if you want to hold a baguette and be a French stereotype.
Red Bulls are cool. Red Bulls make people think you're
Oh.
cool.
Yeah, we could do that.
Red Bull.
Yeah, let's get him a Red Bull.
Yeah.
Man, a Red
Non-spawn.
Bull.
Yeah, I want to get a Red Bull. I want to pull
Red
a
Bull?
Red Bull
Hit us
out
up.
of my boobs.
Yeah, make a pull a Red Bull out of your boobs check.
That's an 8. I got
That's
a 9.
Yep, you successfully reach in between your tits and pull out. Are you just pulling out a generic Red Bull? Any specific flavor?
I like watermelon
size?
flavor.
We'll do
that's-
We can do watermelon.
And you pull out a watermelon Red Bull.
Yeah.
And kind of is it
It's
That's
cold.
the sound of you pulling things out.
Oh, perfect.
can you blast that again?
Yeah. Ashton, do the motion of pulling something out of your tits. Whoops.
Good
We'll get
lord.
it in post. We'll get it in post.
Yeah.
Yeah, surely. You procure this Red Bull out from betwixt your tit, and I presume extend it out to April.
Yeah.
A very triangular, a hand that is like a square with then a triangle at the end of it, kind of reaches out and tries to Muppet grab it almost.
Does it work?
They managed to pick it up out of your hand.
Now, would you like to just hold it, or do you want me to open it?
Open. It.
Great.
I take one of my little claws and I just.
Oh,
You should smell it before you try it. That helps it. That helps it go down easier.
Kind of points at the face, which is just, remember, a circle with then guidelines.
Yeah, the
On it.
center will be
Done.
where your nose would be. The center.
It's true.
Yeah.
The center, yes. You're doing really good.
Smell like metal.
Okay,
Well, you have
so
to
you
try to
you
smell
can
the
smell
inside.
though. But that means you can smell. So you could probably taste.
Does a
Give it a
full
whirl.
does a full tries to turn the hand but can only go 90 degrees and just dumps a Red Bull just fully on this mostly not what form what word am I trying to say?
Translucent, opaque.
Yeah, the issue is I'm trying to find the word that means it goey throughy the thing. It goey throughy.
Oh, I think
The
that's
word that means it goey
Pirates of the
throughy.
Caribbean. I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, just like Pirates of the Caribbean, just like when a
Yes.
skeleton tries to drink wine.
Yes.
Just Red Bull just kind of cascading down through the open. Well, you see it disappear for a bit inside the cowboy outfit
Yeah.
Oh,
that is
yeah.
being worn.
Yeah.
But then it does, since there is no crotch in these assless chaps, it just splooshes on the floor, kind of like betwixt April's legs.
And that's why we gave them the assless chaps.
Exactly, because we knew this was going to happen. We thought this through. You think we're just doing jokes.
I would never accuse you guys of that.
Wait, I have a question. When April turns to the side, are they just a line?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, asked and answered.
Yeah. Would you want me to be like, no, yeah, they're a line.
Okay.
They are flat.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so they're 2D sketch. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I'm 4D.
Oh my god. I can't believe we're in the presence of a skinny
We missed your
king.
birthday. 4D. Can you laugh
I know.
at it, please? Ashley?
D's nuts.
Please laugh.
My favorite bit is to say, "Please laugh." Anyway, do you guys want to talk more about this Red Bull, or do we want to continue on?
Well, do
How
they
do
like
it
it?
taste?
Oh,
Yeah, does it taste good?
Tasted like sphere.
Interesting. You know what's a sphere? A watermelon.
Never
Ashton has
had
cracked the code.
seen one, but makes sense.
It's on the can. There's a picture of it on the can.
Oh,
There it is. Is that the sphere you're referring to?
this is the sphere I was looking for.
Yes!
Is this the sphere? This is not the sphere you are looking for.
War.
This is incredible. We're really like bonding and getting through, and I'm understanding everything, and I'm loving this.
Rover cocks their gun and goes, "Okay, now where's this human?"
I'm sorry. The motion you did for cocking a gun just then, like, what was that?
I mean, it was the motion of someone who has never held a gun. That's
Okay.
what's going on.
Well, that's fair. And
Valid.
you know what? Good for you. Good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm better than everyone.
Yeah, Layla is definitely not a cop, in case anyone was worried.
Yeah.
Okay, that made me sound like a cop, Ashton. Like, you know?
I don't know what a gun is like. Trust me.
I ain't ever seen one of them things.
Ashton, remind me that we can never go undercover together because we would get caught so fast.
One of you would make a joke about being undercover, I think.
I don't think you'd even get to the point where you were undercover.
Yeah, it would be immediate. There would be a joke about being undercover.
I'd be like, oh my god, I'd be like, Ashton, you're just like Miley Cyrus and so undercover.
You're like talking to a person you're trying to bust.
Ashton would be winning them over, and I'd be like, Ashton, you're so good at being undercover. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Sorry, we were playing a game.
Yes. You continue traveling for some time, you know. We mostly focus in on the sun as it slowly shifts into night and then back into day. Before eventually I'm clanging against my desk so much. I've not worn this and had to sit at a desk. Usually I'm drinking alcohol wearing this.
God, I wish that were me.
And Red Bulls.
And Red Bulls. Because I do drink
Cue
those in
our
the
Red Bull
desert.
sponsorship.
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Hit us up.
Eat fresh.
Yeah. Another jump cut happens, and the four of you are all standing atop a hill, looking down on a small ghost town. Not like a town that's like a ghost or anything like that. You know, I think that like that's what they call, you know, like a ghost town, like what they call old like abandoned ass places. Not this place that had like a bunch of asses in it, and then those were left. But you're in like a normal. You see like down there like a old ass human ghost town Buildings decrepit and falling apart. Asphalt smashed. Cars flipped over. Probably was fucked up a bit like this before the bombs even fell. There's a dry riverbed that kind of sits nearby the town. Nothing but sand tumbling over what probably used to be a waterfall. The road is lined with empty metal barrels that have fires kind of like lit in them. There are stacks of tires around. There's you see from up here some like human skeletons that are like arranged around like this town in like funny little poses with little costumes on. This is surely signs of raider activity here. Silly goofs like that. Something suspicious.
They're really funny.
One building in this town, though, kind of like in the center of it, seems to hum with energy. Mostly because there's a humming, flickering sign outside of it that is made up of several kind of different types of sign that's been stolen and put together that just reads Curtain Falls.
We found it. Great. I mean, we're going towards it, right? That's where we're going?
I'm on my way. Let's go.
That's where friends from.
Fantastic.
Are your
Yes.
friends gonna... Are they gonna, like, do stuff to us, or are you gonna vouch for us?
Great question.
Like, mug us, or... You know,
Oh.
give
Or
us
other
wedgies.
things.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
I've not seen a wedgie.
Well, you couldn't even get one. That's why we gave you assless chaps, and you're welcome.
Yeah, actually, should
Thought
we
that
all
one
change
through.
into our assless chaps? Just in case.
Because I have my quick change ability, I'm immediately in assless chaps.
Great. Perfect.
Oh, yeah. Let me do this.
I would
now.
love to know what Adley looks like in assless chaps. A scooter.
That was the quick change sound effect. Yeah, it looks like... What does it
Where's
look
the
like?
ass of a scooter?
My idea is that what I'm imagining is the legs are just tied to the handlebars and it's flying in the wind like a flag.
Okay. That's good.
I think the ass of the scooter would be like where the like seat is, because I have that seat
Okay.
that like opens up in the back.
Okay.
Actually, I can point to it on the overlay.
So-
it's right.
so
You
when-
hide things in your anus.
It's
So yeah,
right
so then when
here.
someone rides you, they're sitting on your ass?
yeah,
Understood.
ass
Thank
to
you so much.
ass.
Ass to ass.
Ass to
That's-
ass,
thank you
dusk
so much.
to dusk.
Yeah,
That's-
so I
that
think
was
it's
really
just
good.
like almost like looks like saddlebags on
Cute.
me.
Okay. Yeah.
The assless chaps.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have not friends known long, so don't know.
If they did give us a wedgie,
Oh.
would you stand up? I mean, they can't now, but if they were going to, would you stand up for us?
I would try stop them, but there's a lot of them there.
Well,
So,
I do think it's the thought that counts, and I think we're very capable, so we can.
I don't
know.
know the count.
Well, he's more of a puppet than a Toon, so he's
What?
probably dead now.
The count? Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm
Damn
so
it.
sorry.
He's probably like that little bean bunny that like kind of decayed because it wasn't kept very well. So that's probably like the count now.
Oh,
What?
yeah, I've seen that.
Well,
A
before we
little-
go into town, I need to make sure I'm unrecognizable. I get down on four
Oh, yeah.
legs and I put
Yeah, there it is.
my little dog nose on. That's really just a paper cup that's painted to look like a little dog nose. And I go, okay, I'm ready.
And for
right.
people watching the stream, we do have two versions of Rover, so I just switched over to the costume
Good.
version
Dog
of Rover on
version.
the overlay.
Yeah.
So you all
Rough,
begin
rough.
rough. You begin making your way down the hill towards the town here of Curtain Falls.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you begin to make your way down, and like as you get closer and closer, you can see that this main building in the center is surrounded by a rusted over chain link fence. You can see that the bases of this chain link fence haven't, like been installed here. They've just kind of been picked up, and like the concrete, like bases that they were set in is just kind of set haphazardly around. You can see like on this building itself, there are old plastered on posters from a series of old plays. They're all kind of soot stained and covered in graffiti here. And you can pass this fence as you're continuing to approach. You see two incredibly bored looking individuals at the kind of like front doors that are kind of near this like box with like a glass window that's like cracked, and like there's a little circle and a little like oval here that like someone can stick their hand through or something like that. But there are two incredibly bored looking people. You see that one of them is just a full sketch of a hand, just standing there.
Oh, I hate that.
It's got a leather vest on over its index and
All right, I love that. I love that. It's so much better now.
pinky finger, yeah. And then
Oh, that's good.
next to it is a normal sized, like just green snake with a purple mohawk that goes all the way down its body.
Incredible.
That's really good.
Wait, why are these guys awesome as hell?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Snake
I don't
also
wanna,
has
like-
a belt like around its hips
Yeah.
that has a holstered cartoon gun at the side of it.
Okay.
You could be
Okay,
friends.
does any-
I point between Rover and the snake.
Would we
What?
you both have you love guns.
Oh, I do really like guns, but I don't like it when other people have guns.
Oh, okay.
That seems good. Are we going in? Are we going to attack immediately? Are we going to try to charm our way in? We could bribe them. I have plenty of cocktails.
I can try to talk us in.
I think we just want to see if there's a human here, right? So like, we don't even really need to fight.
Well, I don't think we should ask them if there is. I feel like they'll lie or...
Yeah, I'm sure they'll lie probably, but I'm saying we don't really need to like attack right away or anything like that. 'Cause
Okay,
we're
I'm just saying it's an option.
Well,
yeah.
I'm a dog because they'll think I'm a dog. I
Right.
am.
They will. You're on four
I
legs.
am man's best friend, so I have a pretty good shot.
Are
I can
either of
pretend
those
like
men...
I am his long lost dog.
Are either of those men? Oh, you mean the person? Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, I
So
understand.
they might let me near. They might let me. Wait, what is the name of this person, April? Do you know? The human?
I haven't seen the human. I just was at Curtain Falls. That's where I came from.
Well,
So you
fuck.
don't remember being
Okay.
born?
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell me all about it. In excruciating detail that takes 17 minutes.
So I remember being a sketch, and
Whoa.
coming into the world, and looking around and being excited about everything the world had to offer, and then the person who animated me kind of like, was changing some things and tweaking some things, and so I said, "Thanks, Mr. Disney," and then I rolled off into the rest of my life.
Mr. Disney was the best thing you could have said.
Are you canonically like part of the Cars universe? Because I don't think I'm okay with that.
Ashton is like, please get me away
we
from
actually
the
like
Cars
can't
universe.
talk about that.
Well,
Well,
did
here's the
Walt
other thing.
Disney? Yeah, but Walt Disney didn't draw the cars in Cars.
You don't know what he did.
He drew the first car.
Zuko
Taylor?
did not like that. Zuko was like, "Taylor, shut up."
He was like, I can't hear more shit about fucking cars anymore.
I remember my first drawings. Actually, in my original drawings, I was a dog. That's why I can channel them so well.
Wow.
Wow.
Rough, rough.
I think the person who drew me had priorities.
I think the person who drew you had priorities.
You know what? That's true. What are you doing? Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay, who's leading? Who's leading this? We're gonna go in. We're gonna Rover. You've
Is
done
anybody,
undercover.
is anybody
things
good at
before.
fast talk?
I can talk fast.
I'm very good
Look
at
at how fast I can
swimming.
talk. I can do this.
I think it's gotta be Rover.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I trot. I make myself really small so I look like a little puppy. Like I'm a little puppy. And like I very slowly and I walk
Just
near
like that.
kind of I walk near kind of an eyesight of them, but I don't look at them. I look like I'm just hanging out around them. And I don't make eye contact with them even though I'm facing towards them. It's like I'm facing towards them, but I'm going.
Are you trying to be stealthy or are you trying to be noticed by them?
I think the point is to be noticed so
Okay.
that I can fast talk them.
You begin to trot over there in your little puppy way. I don't know why I did that in the gayest way I could have.
No, that's what I was thinking.
We know
Okay.
why.
On two legs, just going like this.
Yeah. Bup. You get over there and you are just kind of looking their way, not looking their way. You just give her a now what's all this, eh?
And that's the hand saying that.
No, that'd be the same.
Taylor, I'm in love with you.
That's a good question. Yeah, no. Actually, I give the snake not like the accentuated S's. I give that to the hand, and the snake just talks normally. Yeah.
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 No, it's the snake talking.
Okay, good to know.
Me, Ruff Ruff?
God,
Yeah.
you're so good.
Oh, hi, I'm Rover. What's your name?
Simon.
Do I have to
Yeah.
do the full length of the S's, or can I just say Simon?
You could call me by my name, which is Simon.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a full. Great, Simon. Yeah, that's me. Hi, I'm Rover. What's up? What's your friend's name? I feel like this is a little rude. I feel like you should introduce your friend.
That's Fist.
Hi, Fist.
His isn't a long S.
You know what? That checks out. Simon and Fist.
We don't see puppies here that often.
Oh my god, am I your first?
I've seen a puppy or two in my times. Just not around these parts.
Oh, I was just looking for some water. You guys have any water?
We got a whole lake of it.
Where's the lake?
She's from the corners like, yes!
Because it's swimming. I was like, why?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. That's
the lake's
exactly what it is.
down that way. Kind of points like towards like the dried out riverbed, like kind of like goes off like a cliff into nothingness. Be careful though. You're already walking into our turf, and that's the boss man's.
The boss man. Well, I'm man's best friend.
That's something I can't argue with. It is what they always say about dogs, isn't it? Kind of like you see like a kind of like snake body movement motion that's almost akin to someone like hitting someone with their elbow, but it's a snake. It doesn't have arms, and the hand just kind of it has not moved this whole time, is just standing
I'm
there.
guessing you're the boss man's right hand. Am I right?
You look at this left hand.
That's clearly a left hand.
Yeah. And it just kind of continues to stand there. Just like looking at you.
Does it have feet, or is it just like a wrist that's resting on the ground?
Its wrist kind of stops at this point because they don't know how to continue the rest of the arm.
That's
That's
so
funny.
valid.
arms are
They
hard.
drew the hardest part, and then they
They drew the
didn't-
hard part, and then essentially it's standing on the two little sticks that would be the lines that come down
Yeah.
from the hand. That's
Got it.
what it's standing on at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so what were we saying before that? I don't
You just
remember.
called this the boss's right hand man.
Oh.
Guess this is boss man's right hand, am I right? Rough.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, got some in my throat.
Ooh.
Probably last puppy I saw.
Aw, man, why you go around eating puppies?
They're small. Bites.
Well, you should know, my bones, you can't digest them.
What do we do? Do we go in?
Typically, I don't digest them.
Okay, so I'd
You
like
just
to, I'm
kinda
just
hang
gonna,
out in
I'm just gonna go, and then I walk past them.
Pass them into the building.
No, I pass them into the building. I've been trying to fast talk them, but no one's made me roll. So I'm just gonna go.
No one.
No one can make me roll. No one's out here that could do that legally for you.
So you're cute, Becca.
Sorry, yeah, do you want to make a fast talk roll? I'll make a resist fast talk roll.
Okay, let you roll first though.
I rolled first.
Okay.
Oh, they got you there.
Okay, so wait, am I trying? Wait. Okay.
You're trying to roll lower than what they rolled.
Okay. I just needed to make sure. Cool. So that's a 2 and a 2. That's a 4.
You begin to just like walk on by them, and the fist just is who's kind of standing there, just kind of scooches like a bit to the side to like let you through.
Also, my friends are gonna come with me. Come on, guys.
Those are you. Tits just like runs up.
Tits, hand them some water. I bet they're thirsty.
Water? Anyone want water? Or what do you want? Anything?
I love a water.
Okay, great. Can I pull water out of my boobies?
That's a great question.
Oh, that's an 8. That's an 8.
Jesus, yeah.
Thank God I took that 9.
Yeah, you pull some fucking water bottles or some shit out of your tits, and how do you hand it to a snake?
I want to undo the cap, and I'm
Okay.
gonna pour some into his mouth.
Yeah, just
And
shove the
then-
whole thing in his mouth.
Well, no, just a little bit. I'm just pouring a little bit, and then
Okay.
and then afterwards, I'm gonna like close it and then put it kind of like next to his butt.
Okay, great. Yeah.
But I leave it loose, so
Yes.
it's not hard to Yeah.
Listen, that really hits the spot.
You're welcome.
Thank you kindly. Don't have too much fun in there.
Oh,
I've never
Can't
had
promise
fun in my
that.
life.
oh.
Well, that's sad.
Well, you don't have to worry about it. Bye.
They're right about that one. And you
Yeah.
see the like fist just kind of goes, nods by moving it to the hole. Two in between
That's so
fingies.
funny.
Okay. Can I just say we kind of killed that?
And we didn't even have to kill anything.
I know, it was incredible. And April made it in too?
Yeah, April's there with you.
Fantastic.
You see, like April kind of does this thing where like it stops, kind of like near fist, and they just kind of like look at each other if you can tell that Fist is looking, which is difficult because Fist is a fist.
Yeah.
Well, a palm of a hand, but yeah, you manage to step inside these main doors and you enter this like really like torn apart foyer area where there's like chairs that are kind of been thrown over the place. There's like empty like cartons of popcorn and shit and other like, concessions.
Yeah.
Got there. Got the word.
We love concessions.
Looking around, you see that there's like over in like one corner, there's like a setup that looks like it used to be at one point long ago, a merch table. It looks like there's still some like items kind of sitting on it, but it's mostly been like torn through, it looks like, for the most part. There's like a stairwell that like leads upward, and there's like some closed doors that are kind of like all around with like different like aisles like listed above them, and all those doors are closed, but you can hear like noise and music kind of coming through them.
I love this song. Let's go to the beach.
Nicki Minaj. Well, April, I guess welcome home.
I have not entered from this way.
Oh, okay. Do you happen to know where? Do you have a good idea of the direction we should go in, or should we just like explore?
I know the boss
Why am I still doing like the weird S's?
tends to hang out either in their office or at the lake.
Okay. Well, we saw the lake. Didn't see much there, so I'm gonna guess here at the
Well,
office.
there's like the
What?
rest of it down.
Okay, is there any water in that part of the lake?
I think so. I haven't been.
What?
I was told I'd die.
Tits, there's people around. You can't yell.
Sorry. That's my sorry. Okay. Well, let's try to get through this very quickly so that we can then go check out the lake.
Can I look around to see if there's any signs of humans here?
Sure.
Would it be like
When
a
I look
track?
around,
Yeah, tracking makes sense to me.
can I look
Okay.
around and see if the villain of this episode is going to be the scary popcorn man from Let's All Go to the Lobby?
Lobby.
Yeah, what kind of role would that be, Ashton?
Identify dangerous thing.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Oh. I failed my roll. I got a 10.
I succeeded. I got a 6. And
Okay. We'll start with the 10. Looking for signs of humans, you see your eye gets drawn to what was this merch counter, and you do see that there is a bunch of advertisements for something called cats. And you're just kind of staring at a t-shirt that says cats on it.
Oh my
I-
god.
Oh my god.
I'm
This is
mesmerized by it.
Yeah.
Oh my
We were
god.
worshipped. I knew it.
Well, don't say that. You're a dog right now.
Well, no one else is here.
Speaking of worshipped, with a 6, a success.
Yeah.
Tits, you're like looking around, kind of trying to keep an eye out for the horrifying popcorn man. You do
Yeah.
see him behind like the concierge counter. You see an effigy of the popcorn man is crucified. It does not appear to be the actual Toon of them, but like a kind of crude Toon drawing of the popcorn man, and fully Stations of the Cross is crucified, popcorn dribbling down from his little, hand wounds.
Well, that's
The
disturbing.
worst thing you could have ever said.
And I'll say worse.
Are like the disciples like underneath him, like the fucking soda guy and the
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
There's a whole someone made a whole like recreation of the crucifixion with the popcorn, with all of the Let's All Go to the Lobby guys. And I think
Okay. I look away.
yeah, you Yeah, you lock eyes with that, and then you turn away, and it's just like as you're turning away, like, we don't see your face because obviously we can't. We can never see
Right.
your face, but we still see over your shoulder this crucifixion behind you. And I think that's when it would fade to commercial break.
We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back in like 8 minutes. So get a drink, get a snack, and we'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Felicitations, everyone, and welcome to the second half, the middle half, some have said, of this episode of CARmageddTOON. And I'm just gonna let Becca take over again.
Yeah. You are all here in the foyer of this establishment that you are currently in. Adley's looking over at some Cats merchandise. Tits is looking at the crucifixion. And Rover, what are you up to?
I think Rover is contemplating his life decisions and is wondering, like, how did I get here to this crucifixion? I'm not even religious. And is just looking at the crucifixion up on the wall and thinking, he popped his last corn, I guess.
It's not a real crucifixion, though, right?
It is
It's
like
a
no. This is
depiction, right?
it is a drawing of
Yeah.
a Toon drawing of it. It is not a Toon that has been crucified in here.
Got it. Okay,
Because it'd be alive and
Yeah.
chatting to you right now, if so.
that's true. Yeah,
And I
It's
could
true.
do
He's
that.
still up there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dark.
But yeah. Past that,
Um,
what do you want to do? You can hear the chatter coming from the.
I'm starting to crave popcorn now.
Ooh. April, do you have any ideas for? Would it be smart to enter a room where people are talking?
Would assume not, but that is direction of office.
Okay, well, we can go stand outside of it, see if we can listen in, put a cup to our ear. And then when it seems like a natural break in the conversation, then we will head on in.
I can try to sneak in and hide and listen to their conversation.
Oh, yes. Yes, you do that. Go in the... Where do you sneak in? The vents? Is that your thing?
You know what? Hadn't thought of it, but vents works.
So
I'm small enough
So
for
what
that.
were you gonna do? Just open the door really quickly, go in.
Well, I
close?
was gonna check to see if there was a doggy door, and if there wasn't, yeah. I was
That's
just gonna
actually, you
open
know
the
what?
door.
That's a good idea.
Would you like to check these doors for a doggy door?
Yeah, I would like to check these doors for a doggy door. Yes.
None. Without making a roll, I will tell you that none of these fancy like mahogany doors have a little doggy door in
Oh
them.
my god, these people hate dogs. We have so much in common.
You need to be quiet. There could be people around, and they're gonna hear that you're not.
The popcorn man does hear everything.
He's always listening.
He's always listening.
Okay, I'm just gonna go try and open a vent.
Yeah, you can get to a vent, and I'll let you just kind of like pry it like open.
I use my gun. I bang on it.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah. You bang the vent open real quick. You all hear from the other side of the door like a really loud "huh?"
Oh no.
Oh,
Everyone get in the vent.
oh, I would not be able to fit in the vent. I want to.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
very
your
true.
head, and your bottom half would, but
Yeah.
there'd be a sticking point.
What is there a place that I can duck behind?
Yeah, there's the merch counter, there's the concessions bar, there's like some overturned like couches and like furniture and stuff in here.
Okay,
You're
got
in
it.
like a theater lobby.
Got it. I would like to stand against the wall.
Yeah.
And just do that a little bit, and then when they walk past, they have to legally be shorter than me, and they'll just because they won't see my face, and then they'll walk past.
They have to legally.
Legally by law. Uh-huh.
Because if they walk past me and they see my face, then
Right. Game over.
Mhm.
Exactly. So
So you're just trying to hide in plain sight along the wall.
exactly.
Okay, great. Is everyone else trying to get into this vent?
I don't think I can fit in the vent.
You are a scooter.
Yeah, I have a motor scooter.
Just close your eyes. Like you're just a regular scooter.
I think I'm going to just stay where I am because
Okay.
I have something I can say.
Okay, so you're not trying to hide, you're just standing there.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Cool. A few moments pass, and thank you. And then eventually the door opens and you see this kind of like stocky, kind of like rotund like pig kind of like waddle out.
Piglet.
You're not supposed to say that on stream.
We said get the floors out earlier.
Oh,
We're live.
Piglet! 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 You can't silence me. It's free speech.
I actually can silence you.
And done. Gone. Goodbye.
All of our careers are over.
Yeah, you see this pig that has like one of the buckets of popcorn kind of like sitting on his head, a bit like a crown. Kind of like waddle out of there. You see like he's got like a a katana like strapped to his back and just kind of like looks around and sees a motor scooter just idling
I say,
in the lobby.
hey there, you might recognize me. I'm Adley Moto, famous motorbike stunt driver, and I'm gonna pull out one of my possessions, which is an action figure of myself to show.
Yeah, you whip out a smaller version of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm gonna say I was interested in, I'm tired just kicking rocks out in the rest of, Scribbleton and all these squares over at the Whistlewetter. I'm ready to join a gang.
I'm ready to join a gang is the funniest thing you could ever say to a gang.
I kind of want to make you make a fast talk.
That makes sense. My fast talk is really good. It's 2.
Oh. Well, since you pulled out an action figure yourself, you just gotta roll a 3 or under.
Okay, well, I rolled a 6, so...
Okay. You won't join a gang.
Yeah, I want to join this gang, your gang.
This gang,
Group.
yeah, what's it called?
Club. The Raiders.
Shit. It is what it's called. Yeah, you are in the middle of this. Like they're talking, but like between you. You are fully not seen by this. I haven't even made you roll a stealth check, but it's funnier this way.
I'm ready to join a gang.
So, you can drive around real good. Is that about it?
I can do lots of stuff. Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, you're trying to join. Yeah, yes. You're trying to join our thing? Yeah,
you like to
typically-
know?
boy.
Huh. That's real rich coming from you. Did you have a TV show? I never heard of it.
Okay. I didn't hear about your shit either. It's kind of
Okay.
gross that you've got your own self inside you.
That's not gross. It's an action figure. Do you know what an action figure is?
No.
You're the first person I've ever met who didn't think this was cool.
Well, we get a lot of that around here.
Okay,
I don't like all
well,
those like commercial kind of tunes. Like that
Okay.
indie shit. Newgrounds, you ever heard of it?
yeah, I've heard of Newgrounds. I dated a girl from Newgrounds, okay? It's fine. Do you want me in your gang or not?
We gotta see if you've got the right stuff to join it.
Okay.
So you're a performer, huh? Put on a show?
Yeah, I
That was
actually kind of
creepy.
just got done with a really big show out in the
Yeah.
desert. A lot
Oh,
of
yeah?
bugs were there.
Nice. Yeah, we get bugs around here sometimes. Listen,
Yeah.
we're trying to give some of our newbies a bit of a show. Show them kind of what we can got, what they should be up to. Ready to show them who's
Okay.
boss?
Yeah. I was
Alright.
born ready.
Come on then. He kind of waddles back into into like the theater proper, kind of like leaving the door open for you.
I look at Tits to make sure that she's like okay, and then I kind of shrug
Just give a thumbs up.
and I follow the pig into
Yeah, you
the
also see
room.
that April has just like fully done like the turn like 90 degrees.
Yeah.
And it's just, like,
Oh,
a
yeah.
straight line.
Easy for April
A straight
to
line
hide.
that's wearing cowboy
Yeah.
clothes.
Mhm.
But yeah, you begin to make your way inside of this theater. You see these dirty like red velvet seats that are kind of like all folded up or like knocked over or just like the stuffy like torn out of them. You see that this room is full of cartoon smoke as a bunch of these raiders are just like kicked back in chairs, smoking the biggest cigars that they possibly could be at this moment. And you see that like across is a lovely stage with like a proscenium arch and stuff like that. It is covered in graffiti of penises and skulls and the little like cool S's
Mhm.
all over the place. Speaking of one of those cool S's, you do see one of them sitting in the audience, trying to like having just been like a cigar put into a part of the S. You're not sure what, but it's just kind of sitting there looking very confused. You do see that there is like a few amount like other sketches kind of like in this crowd. But you also see that there is like a set up on this stage is a series of like crates and like other kinds of like half destroyed furniture that's set up here. So you see some of them are like on wheels, or you see that there's one like rabbit who's like in like full kind of like tech blacks, just kind of standing there, who's currently like trying to hold a wall up that's like actively falling on them. But you see that there is a person on stage kind of like standing there, this very a like little baby essentially, and like a
Boss
little
baby?
what? Yes, little boss baby is there on stage. They are, with like a sheaf of papers in hand before like kind of like tossing them aside. And you do see like as this pig is kind of like waddling you closer, and like all the raiders' eyes are kind of like turned to you. You see like in the orchestra pit, someone is like crushed underneath a piano currently, and it's like still trying to get it off of them.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Gertrude, got you a new scene partner. Yeah, there. Prove your worth.
All right, sure. What show are we doing?
What show are we doing? What show are we doing? You don't know. Thought you were a performer.
I look around for any context clues as to what the show is. Oh, cats!
Yeah, everyone knows about the famous show where a piano gets dropped on someone.
Yeah, is it Cats? Does it seem like it's Cats?
I'll give you without making a roll. This does not seem like Cats.
Okay.
Okay, I have a
Yeah,
question.
What's happening with the rest of y'all? Yeah.
Yeah, so did I notice like these raiders, did they have any like color coded clothes or anything to like distinguish themselves as raiders?
They seem to have like a lot of like purple accents going on from like the ones that you've seen. Yes.
Great. I would like to like pull out some purple accents.
Yeah.
From
where?
From my cleavage.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
Yes.
Please continue. Yes.
I would like to pull out like a purple ascot.
Okay. Yes.
And maybe like a hat,
Okay.
just like a fun hat.
Yes. Carmen San Diego,
yeah.
but purple.
Yes,
We're all
exactly.
already wearing assless chaps.
Yeah.
So
All right, that's a 7. I did get a 6 on one of them, but the other one was a 1.
One of these days I'm gonna get you.
I know you are, and I'm
And
so
you're gonna
worried about
get
it.
got. Yeah, you pull out your Carmen San Diego but purple fit.
Yes.
Love the sound effect, Taylor.
Thank you.
Mhm.
It's always good to acknowledge the sound effect when they're happening.
It's really good.
Yeah. Sorry, do you want me to just like pretend it doesn't happen?
No, I like that. I like every time I do it, Ashton gives me a little thumbs up.
It's
everyone looks a little confused for a second,
like, what
and
the
then
fuck is that? Yeah.
remembers that I can do that.
Yeah.
I don't look confused. I mostly just like don't notice it.
Layla, what are you doing?
Well, I'm already purple.
Yes.
So
and you are
I'm
in event
kind
as
of-
well.
I think I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go into the
Okay.
performance space.
The performance place.
I will also
whatever
go
they
into
call
the
it.
performance place.
Whatever they call it. The theater.
The theater, yes. Yeah, you throw like a purple scarf or something, presumably on April.
Yeah,
kind of
absolutely,
just
yeah.
walk into the theater, kind of like following afterwards.
I look at the pig and I go, I'm ready to be the gang's mascot.
Pig, who's like all the way, most of the way towards the front of the stage, turns around and goes, "What?"
I
Against
said,
the wall.
I'm ready to be the gang's mascot. I was told there were auditions.
We already cast everyone, everything. Well,
Wait,
we're gonna have to
what?
recast. We got a new cast member here.
What? I bet I'm better. Put me in, coach.
Do you want to go or do you want to go?
I'll go.
I guess.
This scene really. I was only gonna really do a scene with 2 people because that seemed easier to kind of make this happen. But if you all want to do it, I'll find a different scene.
Oh, is it a real scene?
I'm gonna.
Oh my
I'm
god,
gonna,
I just got a script in my inbox.
I'm gonna unfortunately put another nail in the coffin of my friendship with Rover. Because I have to
Oh my
prove
God,
to
Taylor
I have to
hates me.
prove to these guys that I'm bad and like, you know, a good member of the gang.
Yeah.
And so I say, huh, that little puppy dog? No thanks. I think I'll be a better choice for this production.
How could you speak to your mascot that way?
If I have to prove myself, then surely a mascot has to prove themselves.
Look at how cute I am. Isn't this proof enough?
You hear like there's like a murmur kind of like through the crowd, and you do hear someone go, "Yeah, I mean, the puppy's kind of cute. Yeah, I mean, is that weird to say?" Shut up.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
I start
Whether 'tis
honking my
nobler
horn
in the-
really loudly.
Oh, you do what?
This is not the
yeah.
PvP I expected to happen in any game.
I start honking my horn over Rover.
Yeah.
So that people can't hear them so that I can
I
seem tough.
I lean over and like to April, and I'm like, I feel like we can just see how this plays out, and we don't really have to do anything.
That is true, probably.
Great. I'm glad we're on the same page. You're great.
You're great.
Oh my gosh, thank you. We just
Cool.
watch. We just
Yeah.
watch.
April, I'm picturing April is blushing now.
You see the little like hatch mark lines, yeah. So Adley, you're making it your way towards the stage.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you see this boss baby up there on stage. Ashton said it. It's not my fault.
It's boss baby.
Yeah.
I've
It's
always wanted to
legally
work
Boss
with you,
Baby.
sir.
I don't know what boss baby sounds like. This is gonna be awkward.
It's
Alec
Alec
Baldwin.
Baldwin.
I don't know who. Okay. Do you think I've seen a film?
Well, he's on 30 Rock.
Do you think I've seen 30 Rock?
The
Alec
baby's still a
Baldwin.
boss, though.
The baby is still a boss, yes, but also just sounds like this, and it's very convenient.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
fine with me.
I'm going to trust your professionalism on this matter. So I hope you know all of your lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? The excuse that thou dost make in this delay is longer than the tale that thou dost excuse. Is thy news good or bad? Answer to that. Say either. I'll stay in the circumstance. Let me be satisfied. Is it good or bad?
The news art bad, milady.
No, but all this I did know before. What says he of our marriage? What of this?
Our marriage, he doth say, blows with the wind into the ether.
My faith, I am sorry that thou art not well. Sweet, sweet nurse, tell me, what says my love? She like puts her like little baby hands like on the front of your chassis? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like scooter.
I lean in and I say, okay, sorry, how old are you?
A lot of people have like some complications trying to figure that out, but I believe 14 is the most commonly accepted answer in the canon of... Oh, as a person?
You. Yeah.
Oh!
Because I'm realizing this is like... Oh, wait, no, I'm the nurse. Okay, wait, never mind, it's fine.
Yeah.
I thought I was Romeo for a second, and you're a baby, and I was
That's
kind
so
of...
funny.
You know, that would be very, very close to the actual thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Juliet did fall in love with a motor scooter.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd watch it.
Romeo and Juliet AU, but
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet. Juliet's still a
Romeo.
woman, and Romeo's just on a scooter.
Motio.
Motio,
That's
wherefore
really
art
good.
thou Motio?
Motio.
Deny thy father and refuse thy name. I know that part. I
That's
don't know
not this
whatever
scene, so-
bullshit
That's not
this
that
part
scene.
is.
Yeah, come on. Act 2, scene
Do
5.
a
Get it
scene from
together.
Hamlet. Do a scene from Hamlet. I know that one.
That's why I was like, okay, I have to pick a play. I'm like, I can't pick Hamlet.
What was the last thing that the baby said? Something about Romeo or something?
I think I am sorry thou not well, sweet, sweet nurse. Tell me what says my love.
He says that he doth have a plan, that he talked to the good friar and got some poison, but it's not really poison, so but something's gonna happen. You're gonna forget this later, or I wasn't supposed to tell you. I don't remember. But, anyway, it's all handled. I'm not Romeo. You can get married, and I'll hide or something, or I'll give you something. I forget what my part is, except for that I'm kind of a humorous character. That's the main thing I remember.
I want to pull a copy of Romeo and Juliet out of my boot.
I already found this scene. On
Yeah.
my computer.
Make a roll to pull Romeo and Juliet out of your boobs.
Oh my god. This is the one that it's gonna fail.
8.
Fucking hell. I knew what
Oh
play
my-
I was gonna pick for you to fucking pull out of your tits.
What was it gonna be?
It was gonna be a behanding in Spokane. A weird fucking play about a person who collects severed hands.
And then there would have been foreshadowing because there was a hand outside.
Yeah.
Is it foreshadowing if the hand already happened?
Yeah, that's what foreshadowing is.
I want you to know, I opened it to the page.
That's fucked up of you,
Whoa.
actually. You're a nerd.
Anyway, I pull it out and
Yeah.
I start like giving directions like from the sides, and I'm like whispering lines.
Okay, where are you in this theater right now? Trying
I would
to.
like to okay. So I was in the back watching.
Yes.
I'm gonna make my way up to towards the stage and kind of crouch near the front so that no one can see me 'cause it's
Crouch.
dark.
Okay.
Well,
I'm so curious as to how you're gonna relay lines across when no one can canonically see your lips.
I'm whispering.
Oh, my
I have
apologies.
to. I'm sorry, but I have to body block Tits Fedora because I really want this part.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
I'm saying lines from Hamlet louder, and then
Go ahead
Tits's.
then.
Do it.
Okay, let me look it up real quick.
No,
How dare
off the
you.
rip.
How dare you?
Why do
Off
I
the
have to
rip.
do that? This is a
So
game. I just
frightened.
roll. That's
My
your
lips are
cue.
sewing
That's
in my
your
chamber.
cue.
Wow. I guess
Lord
audience,
Hamlet with his doublet, all unbraced.
audience, just keep in mind
Who's
whoever
there?
wins
Nay,
this
answer
in
me. Stand and
game.
unfold yourself.
I started making up Romeo and Juliet on the spot, and I recognized it. I didn't look anything up. Okay, everybody, just remember that.
Are you saying that to chat, or are you saying that to
I'm saying it to the audience. Audience,
audience?
audience. Remember, whoever wins this battle in game, just think about it.
What the fuck do I do here?
What
You're
lines
all
from Hamlet are you
screaming.
dropping?
What?
What lines from Hamlet is Layla dropping?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Who's there? Nay, answer me. Stand and unfold yourself. Long live the king. It's like that. I'm
You
giving no
start-
instructions to
you're
do it.
starting
From the top
be-
of the show.
Yeah, the very beginning.
I'm starting from the
I
very
wasn't in that
beginning.
scene. I was backstage, so I didn't actually. I can't help you.
But you're also reading every character. Are you reading
I'm
every
reading
character's
every
lines?
Lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I
Okay.
can't do this part, I'm gonna ruin it for everybody.
Okay. Yeah. Make a. I need all of you to make a fast talk roll.
Okay.
God damn it.
We know that
I
I'm
want to just know
really
how
good
you're.
at
Are you
this.
sure this isn't swim?
Give me a.
I got a 5.
I would say no.
Okay.
You didn't go to the lake.
I got a
Okay,
4.
great. That's an 8.
Okay.
But wait, my fast talk doesn't have anything next to it.
Okay.
That
What's
would
your
mean that it would be
chutzpah?
the same as your chutzpah.
4.
Okay. So yeah, you did fail that roll.
But resisting fast talk, I have a 9.
That's a different skill. So, but I'll keep that in mind for when I start trying to fast talk you.
Great.
Okay.
I love you, Ashton.
I will say that is a majority success against their resist the collective resist fast talk roll.
Okay. Okay.
Which means that the raiders aren't going to start to try to immediately kill you or
Sick.
fight you. But you can tell that you're all starting to lose the crowd, and Adley, your scene partner seems kind of annoyed and pissed off, and just goes, "You weren't supposed to tell me about the poison yet. I wasn't supposed to know about that yet. That's not the scene. I thought you were
Okay.
a professional."
I am a professional. I just got here, so I haven't done this play before. I know it kind of, but I haven't done this play before. So,
Well, can't you be a professional like me? And like you see that they kind of kick aside the script that was like right next to them on the floor.
I read it. I try to read it so fast.
Make a read roll.
Kick it aside. A reading roll? Is that?
There is a read roll.
Oh my god.
Reading's a roll. Make it.
Okay.
Come on, can you read?
All right. I can read, but I only have a 3 in this. I got a 7. I'm rolling so bad.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely read some words. They're definitely not the right words. But you can choose what that means to you if you wish to read from them. But you got words off of it.
I'm gonna just turn to the crowd, and I'm going to say, "Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?" And I'm gonna just try to upstage Juliet and just do like a different scene and try to seem,
Okay.
like
okay,
I'm doing
yeah.
good.
Make another fast talk.
Okay,
roll.
I'm really good at that, so.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I got a 3. I got 1 more than my fast talk's only a 2.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you begin to do that, and you hear from behind you that rabbit go, "That's not the scene!" And then the flat fully falls on them and like crushes them, and then like the whole like front row kind of like you need to calm down. Like jumps up and like you're definitely like losing people, and they seem to be like, "What's going on here? I thought we were trying to watch like a nice performance. It's not that one yet. I don't remember what scene that's in off the top of my head because it's been like
I think it's before. It's
Yeah,
before
it's
that
you.
already
one.
happened. We
It's
already seen it.
before. It's
We've
before
already
you
seen it. One of them
cretins.
pulls like a gun out and like shoots it in the air, and you hear it go.
No.
Rover goes, yeah, but you haven't seen it like this, and then starts performing as Romeo aside from Juliet, and whispers
Saying
to
what?
Adley before they
Do you
start.
start
Listen,
doing
if we're
the
gonna get through
pull-ups,
this, we
like-
gotta get through this together.
Oh, that's so nice. I'm just imagining Rover doing the pull-ups like that version of Romeo and Juliet that's happening right now, where is it Kit Connor? Is that right? Like does
Yeah.
the pull-up onto the balcony.
Yeah.
That's what I'm imagining in my
Okay,
head.
Kit, we get it. You have abs.
Yeah.
Kit.
I say, a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take something, take arms against them, and I'm feeling weak. I die.
My lady, come into my arms so I may hold you from your weakness.
I collapse into. I collapse onto Rover.
Okay. Yeah. A full motorized scooter Rover begins to fall over onto you in your tiny puppy form.
Oh, Juliet, as beautiful as the sun and as light as a penny, I will take you into your bedchamber where we can pronounce thy love to each other and also be off stage. And then I run off stage with Adley to go and try to be boss man.
I mean, this is such
Kit
an
starts
affectionate.
clapping.
Yeah. Can you make a pick up heavy thing roll,
Oh,
please?
no.
I can. I can
As you
do
begin
that.
to carry a motorized scooter off stage.
Well, can I, okay. So so I rolled
Yes.
an 8, and I feel like that's pretty high,
Yes.
which is really good, right?
Nope.
It's no, you rolled low. Say it's pretty low.
Oh, and sorry, wait, let me re-roll. This isn't cheating. And okay, so I rolled 1 die, which is definitely how many I'm supposed to roll, and I got a 1.
Okay, yeah.
So-
Let me roll your other die for you. Oh my god, 12. Oh,
no.
how fun.
You have 12 on your D6.
I did.
Oh no.
So I don't do that. Instead, I go, Adley, you gotta scooter us out of here.
I die. I die. Exit stage left. Pursued by bear.
No, my love is dead. I pull out my gun.
You pull out your gun.
I pull out my gun, and
Are you exiting badly, or are you just kind of laying there?
I'm imagining I kind of like fell flat on my side, and so I kind of like am stuck
like
a little
Ocean?
bit. Yeah, like I'm spinning my wheels a little bit, but like if this happened to a real motor scooter, someone would have to pick it back up.
Okay, got it.
So
Anyway,
I'm
what are
trying
you-
to, but I'm a little
Yeah.
stuck.
What are you doing with your gun?
I pick it up and I put the safety on because gun safety is important, folks.
Okay, wait. I just hang on. I have to. You.
So
just
wait,
said
your
gun
safety was
is-
off
Yeah, your
the
safety
whole
Yeah.
time?
Yeah, the whole
has been
time.
off.
Everyone knows you keep the safety off when it's in your bag, and then when you take it out, you put the safety on because that's when it'll shoot people.
Chat, this is not how guns work. I understand, as we established previously, that we don't know how guns work, but that one...
I can't get over Layla saying gun safety is important and putting on the safety that's been off this whole time. Gun safety is important ever. It's like virtue signaling, but you don't know what the virtue is.
Okay, so you put the safety on.
I put the safety on, and then I pretend like it's a knife, even though it's a completely blunt object. And I like pretend to stab myself with it and go, but I do that for like 2 minutes while Adley is trying to scoot out of the stage to
so
give
it's just like
Adley time to scoot out of the stage.
Can I run on stage and try to like just pick Adley up and then run off?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Do I have
think
to roll for that?
See, you're a normal sized human.
I am.
With huge tits. So I feel like you have more success than a cat pretending to be a normal sized cat pretending to be a small dog.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
picking
that's
up
fair.
a human sized scooter.
Yeah. So I would get advantage on this roll is what you're saying?
Sure.
Great.
I wasn't even gonna make you roll, but yeah, sure, have advantage.
Oh shit.
Nope, you have to roll now.
No, it's fine. Wait, if I hit it exactly,
Yeah,
is that success or
Yeah,
is that fail?
sure, fuck it. I don't know the rules.
Steve
You have
Jackson
advantage.
games. Don't
Okay, great. So I got
spit at us.
I got a 3, which is exactly my
Oh, so you're also I'm glad you're all really good at pick up heavy thing. I'll keep that
I
one
put
in mind.
all of my points in swim.
I
Why?
put my points in gun. So,
Nothing
like, I
can
don't know
stop
what
us except for Boulder.
nothing.
I
nothing
put it
can
in
stop
swim
us.
because I thought that my large boobs would be used as a
No,
flotation
you
device.
made it like a very wise character choice, and sometimes chat making a character is about making your character authentic and not min-maxing the game.
Thank
so.
you.
Anyways, put the safety of your gun on.
I mean, yes, it should be on. Yes.
Have the safety of your gun on.
It's important. So I give them time to get off stage, and then I bow really deeply. And I hold it for a bit to give them a little bit more time, even though no one's clapping, probably.
Yeah.
Tits is clapping.
Yeah, Tits is off stage
backstage.
clapping.
And then I run really fast off stage.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you pull Adley, Tits pulls Adley off stage, and then Rover eventually runs after, and you are greeted backstage by an exacerbated like androgynous looking stage manager who has like brown
Oh my God, is
hair
it you?
and like an undercut and is sitting there with like headphones on and like their head in their hands.
Wait, are you a human? Or are you a Toon?
I'm a cartoon. I'm a cartoon of a human.
Okay.
And it's just like sitting there, and you like just see that like the binder that they are like working off of is like soaking wet.
From tears.
Not in a good way, in a tear-covered way.
Yeah.
Ashton, pay attention. It's me. Come on. What's more
Sorry.
likely? Tears.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey. That's messed up. Sitting there, just like head in hands. This is.
I give them a pat on the shoulder and I go, stage management, it's a thankless job.
Yeah, I'm glad I have a whole degree in it.
A degree in stage management?
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's not gonna get you anywhere.
No.
You ended
Yeah.
up in a gang.
Yeah, I am in a. I guess I am
You're
in a gang now.
Stage manager for a gang.
Yeah, well,
Actually, honestly, as far as it's hard enough to get a job, so the fact that you have one is pretty good.
That's
oh
fair.
yeah, no, I mean, I'm only here because like if I don't stage manage for them, they said they would
Kill
do
you.
what they did to the popcorn man to me.
Do you want
Okay, do you
to?
want to come with us?
Yeah, do you want to come with us?
Well, that does sound like a great solution to my problem. No, for
Oh, is it
reasons that
'cause-
I can't even begin to describe, because logically I should go with you. I would love to be free from this, but go
Is
off
it
on my
because
own.
we are such bad performers and we ruined your show, so you don't really want to come
I
with us?
do get really cringed out by bad acting.
Well,
So
Oh,
you should be
hey.
fine
may
then.
I just remind everyone here? I would love to remind everyone here that this is a gang, and if I'm not mistaken, Adley was told to show everyone how bad they were.
Yeah, that's true, and that's exactly what
But-
I did.
I can call the director if you'd like.
Wait, who's the director? Is the director the boss man?
Director's Red, yeah.
Yeah, call
Yes,
the boss
let's
man.
do that.
Wait,
Let's call
before you
Red
call the
down
boss
here.
man, I have a quick
What?
question. Are
Yeah?
there I'm noticing a lot of sketches around here.
Oh yeah, the new ensemble, yeah.
Where did they come from?
Becca, how much do you know? A lot, but Red got him from I think Pleasureville.
Of course.
Damn.
Of course they came from Pleasureville.
I mean I don't really know. They just kind of all showed up one day.
Sounds about right.
Are there
I know
a
that
lot of them?
we got like a dozen. We should be getting some more soon once they transfer the other prisoners that they've got over to Big Joey. But
Prisoners.
oh yeah, in the green room there's we got there's 2
Oh.
prisoners in there. Yeah.
That's right. I'm sorry. I completely forgot. Yes.
Yeah, you know what green rooms are for, like keeping prisoners. So.
No, exactly. That's what they were made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hit the prisoners in the face because that's what I was told to do. So I'll be right back.
I don't see that in the blocking.
I'm gonna go. I already left. I didn't even listen.
Okay.
Listen, in a gang, you're supposed to be bad on stage and off stage.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I was more like used to like professional theater.
Well, you can't do that here.
Yeah. Do you ever just like think that someone like writes you to just be really sad?
No.
Becca, this isn't therapy.
Did you want me to call Red, or are you gonna go free
Rover,
some prisoners and I shouldn't say a thing about
why
that?
would you say that?
We're
We
gonna
would
hit 'em
never
in the
do that. We're
face.
in a gang.
Oh right,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you're
hit
beating the shit
them
out of some prisoners.
In the face.
Well, then you should definitely meet your new boss, right?
Yes, absolutely. Let's do
His
that.
new official members?
Rover's got the hitting the prisoners thing. We'll meet the boss
Okay.
here.
Great. Then I'll.
Yeah, I have 2 muscle. So
Are any of you strong?
I
No.
have 3 muscle.
No.
The other day, you guys were like, before, like after last session, hi chat. You guys were like, I really want to do like more fighting and stuff, and none of you made fighting characters.
No, I have
Why
I
would
have,
we do that?
I have 6 total in fight.
Okay.
So
Okay, my apologies. Yeah, I'll shut
Yeah.
up.
and I have
2 in
7 in
fight.
fire gun, even though I don't have a gun.
I have
You do. You have a cannon.
I have
Oh,
a
yeah, that's right.
10 in set trap.
I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, 9's the max.
Well, I have a 5 and a 5.
That's not how it works, Ashton.
And I'm cheating at the game.
This is BPM all over again.
Roll 10d10. Take the lowest.
Wait, what do you roll?
No,
Hold on, have I been doing it wrong?
No, it's just you can only have a max of 9 in a skill.
So,
So you
if
just-
if I have a 5 and a 5.
No, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna try to explain this as I would explain it to myself because I'm dumb.
Okay.
So you have an after, and I'm not gonna explain it the way Bex says, even though Bex is right, but I'm gonna explain it in a different way that's
Thank
kind
you.
of wrong, but we'll get the right result.
Okay.
So
got it.
what is your attribute? What is your attribute in that? So you have like
5.
set traps. So your smarts is 5, right?
Yes.
So under any of your skills under smarts, You can only add a total of 4 points to any of them because 4 plus 5 equals 9. Your total of attribute and skill point has to be 9 or lower.
Okay, so I can take a point, offset, and disarm trap and throw it on something else real quick.
Like fight.
Or swim.
Or swim.
Or anything. Or swim. Yeah.
You see this character whose name you haven't gotten. Reach
We
down
don't
to
need
the.
to know.
We telepathically know it.
Yeah. You see Becca reach down to their like headset controls and just go, "This is Becca for Red."
And now we know.
Yeah, we've got some. Yeah, they want to talk to you. Okay. At the lagoon. Okay. I'll send them your way.
Yes.
Red's at the lagoon when you're ready.
Fantastic. And does that lagoon have water?
Yeah, it's a lagoon.
Yes! Thank
Cool.
you so much for your help. We're gonna go punch some prisoners in the face. Hey, I love you.
Thank you. Love you too.
I
love
leave.
Love you too.
I leave.
Start crying. And as you go, all leave to punch some prisoners. I think that's. We can take a wrap on Becca. We can send Becca home now. And by that I mean we can go on break for a few minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna go on another break. We'll be gone for 8 minutes, and we'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Hello, and welcome to the third and final half of this episode of CARmageddTOON. And again, without further ado, Becca, take it away.
Yes, I believe you are all heading to the green room to quote unquote beat up some prisoners.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, you begin making your way through the kind of the incredibly messy backstage area. You see a door that is painted green.
I open it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we open it.
You open this green door and you are met with like a lime highlighter green room. You see that there's a bucket of paint like literally in the dead center of the room that has like two kind of chains coming off of it as it is currently connected to two individuals who've got like paint rollers in their hands who are currently painting this noxious smelling room lime green. You see one of them is like an armadillo and another is a flower person with a big flower head and their faces like in the center. They are both wearing black and white striped prison outfits. That
So they're the okay. I don't know why I didn't think that would be the prisoners who were painting the room. Okay.
Yeah, and they've got there's chains that are connected to their little feetsies into this can of paint, and they just kind of like look over as the door opens, and the armadillo immediately like curls into a ball and like rolls a bunch of like green paint like up their front like as they curl instantly.
Is the floor painted green too?
Except in like the little circle where they're currently standing. Yeah.
No.
It is also wet looking.
Unchaining them, would that be disarm trap? Or would that be with that sleight of hand? What is that?
I would say that would be disarm trap if someone's good at that.
Oh, I think I know someone who's really good at disarm trap.
I think I know
I'll
someone
disarm
who's
trap.
almost illegally good.
Impossibly good, yeah. Oh, I didn't add it to anything else though.
Are you
7.
entering the room?
Oh, yes, I did. Yeah.
Okay. You step on some like fresh wet green paint and begin to make your way forward. The flower who's just still kind of standing there like holding like the paint roller like right in front of them and just goes, "Are you guys with the gang?"
Kind of.
We said we were gonna beat you up, but we're not actually gonna do that.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
Please
we're not
don't
gonna
beat me up. I'm fresh out of bones that can be broken.
Oh,
I'm fresh out of them, so please don't break any more of them.
all right.
Okay, can you make a bunch of sounds like we're beating the hell out of you?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll make the sounds. And I'll just like pretend like I make being beaten up sounds.
Which is going to be confusing, but it's going to sound like Rover is getting beaten up by the prisoners.
I just add like a lisp in there every once in a while so people think it's this prisoner.
Okay.
Please stop, please.
That's a lot higher. That's like a lot louder than I would be.
Please stop, please.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. It feels weird to compliment you on that. For you knowing what I'd sound like when I get beat up. You're not gonna beat me up. I don't got any bones. Please don't take my bones. No, God. Please don't. Ma'am, please, my bones.
I untie them. Untie them.
Yeah.
Unchain, excuse me.
Yeah, it's fairly easy. You lift this bucket of paint up off the floor, and the chains are just like loosely sitting underneath it. You solved and disarmed the trap.
Yes. And did you all know about this? Is this
what?
Were you two... Nothing. Never mind.
Oh, you freed us! Look at that! You got all the chains off of us. The flower kind of bends down and just like slides the manacle off of their like leaf foot.
Yeah,
okay. Oh, you got us right out! You got us right out of there.
Okay.
Hey,
you.
The one without the bones or the whatever you said.
Yeah.
Since you don't have any bones, you must be pretty malleable, right?
Oh, I mean, yeah. Kids used to pluck me and curl me up all the time, put me in their little smash books and be like, there, teacher, is this a good grade? Did I do a good job? And then I'd have to crawl out of there and be like, I'm a person. And they're like, no, you're not. And push me back in there. And then I would go to this woman's garden, and then she would pluck me and then trim me, which was nice sometimes. But then sometimes her grandkids found the shears, and then they went back up to me, and then that's how I got this one. They point at like a petal that's like been cut like a little bit, like a notched ear.
Rover says really loudly, "Yeah, okay, prisoners. I think you've had enough beating up for now."
Yeah, please, not anymore.
I'm gonna pop open my little trunk compartment and say, okay, well then if you can smush down really small, you can probably fit in here.
Oh God, I'm gonna get pollen all on the inside of there. Are you okay if I get all my pollen up all in there?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a nose, so it's fine.
Okay, well, I'm just warning you because it's like real sticky, and I know that a lot of people
Okay, you know what? Actually, you can stay here. I don't really care what happens to you anymore.
Wait, I thought you guys were gonna. First you said you were gonna beat me up, and then you said you were gonna free me, and now I'm not gonna get crammed in a trunk because I get all sticky and I'm covered in stickiness, and I don't want to.
Okay, can I pull out? I want to pull out like plastic wrap.
Oh,
or like a plastic like.
Yeah.
So I can put it inside.
Okay, yeah.
Come on, let's do this.
Okay, that's a 5. That's a 5. That's a 5. We're good. We're good.
Just like that guy Dexter did.
Just wrap yourself up, get in the trunk. We don't have time for this.
Cartoon.
Well, he was a real man, wasn't he? I was in a vase for a while, and they were showing his documentary on the TV.
It wasn't a documentary. That didn't really happen.
What?
No.
Okay,
I'm gonna take the petals of the flower and just start putting it over, like bending them and covering the flower's face. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna talk to you later, okay?
Okay. The armadillo kind of like cracks their head out of like their like curled shell and just goes.
Are you okay in here?
Yeah. Nice to meet you too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'd be great.
We're getting you out of here is what I'm saying, and that's a hiding spot that I can fit you into.
Love it.
I'm restraining myself so much from making the boing sound effect.
Why?
I don't see why that restraint is necessary.
Why am I restraining myself? All right, then. Hang on, I have to click.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah. Okay. I
Nice
mean,
to
I'm gonna.
meet- Let's meet you. I'm Arnie. Let me just get in there. Sorry.
Yeah. No. No. It's fine. I do need you to like.
Be a ball.
It would. Yes. It would feel a little weird if you had your little hands in there.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
Just when I was like trying to get you out of here, like maybe later. I don't know. We can talk about it.
Oh, okay.
But like for right now, if you could stay in ball form, that'd be great.
Totally.
Do I need to roll to put something in my cleavage?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think you
But
can
just
put.
if you fail at taking him out, does he
Yeah,
transform
if you fail at
into
taking him
something
out, he
else?
will die. Toons can't die, but he will die if you fail to take him out.
And what a way to go.
What a way
We
to go.
found the most powerful weapon in Toon.
You're gonna pull out a skeleton from your
not
Now
even
we
a
know
little-
how
a
to kill the
man.
human.
Yeah.
We know how to kill anyone. We just put them in your tits
Yeah.
and then fail to pull them out.
Yeah.
And then they're
Okay, if
dead.
you try to get someone in your tits that's not agreeing to climb into your tits, then that's a contested roll.
That's fair.
That's
I
a
can't
grapple
imagine that
check.
would ever happen, but
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, you're
Well,
right.
There's
but
actually
also-
a whole section in the Toon book that's kind of explaining
about
all of this.
grappling. Oh yes,
All
yes,
about-
yes. My
all about
apologies.
yeah,
Oh yes, the big finish. That part, right?
yeah,
it,
the
that's
big
what it's called.
finish.
The big finish.
Okay, you've gotten the two prisoners. You hear the one still go.
Oh my god. You don't have
gotta
to-
get out of here. I
You
hate
really
this
need
guy.
to shut the fuck up. Hey, I knock on the door. Sorry, Adley. Shut the fuck up. That's not shutting the fuck up. Shh. Okay, and then we.
my
Okay,
God.
now we can leave.
April's T-posing in the doorway.
Yeah. April, thank you so much for watching the door. It was very much a help.
Does April look bothered that Tit said I love you to someone else?
Make a read check.
Uh-oh.
I
I'm
don't
good
want to. Actually, I'm
Okay.
actually pretty good at read.
Okay, I just have to get a 3. I got a 7.
You just have to get a 3 and you got a 7?
Yeah, I just have to get a 3 and I just got a 7. No big
Okay,
deal.
great. Okay.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
Oh,
do
can
it.
I
I'm
do
gonna
it?
Sure, yeah.
All right, I have an 8. No,
Okay.
Oh?
that's a
Damn,
9.
didn't get it.
Hard to
I can't
read an
read.
expression
That's
of
fair.
a face that doesn't exist. But
Yeah,
they're
that
just kind
tracks.
they're just kind of standing at the door, and you just see the drawn-on piece of paper with Oprah Winfrey's face on it, just kind of there staring back at you.
Yeah,
Forgot we did
okay.
that.
You did that. You did that.
I
You
forgot
did
I
that.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just walk out of here. We'll be super cool. Everything will be fine. And then we can head to the lagoon. Right?
I think we should.
Great.
I think we should let these guys go before we get to the lagoon because I don't.
Oh,
want
well,
this
yes, we're gonna
flower
let
in
them
me.
go after we get out of here. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I
Wait.
rev my wheel really fast and speed out of the room.
Yeah, you
Oh,
peel,
okay.
you peel out of the room. You do skid a bit on, the fresh, wet green
Mhm.
paint, and then you leave a trail of green for a little bit as you leave the green room.
Mhm.
Where you're trying to find the lagoon, you were not given. Some asshole named Becca Morgan didn't give you directions to the lagoon.
Well, okay, here's the thing. So we know how to get out. First of all, we're just trying to get out with the prisoners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so
there's
we'll get out-
there's fire exit signs. So.
Oh, they might beep though.
Hmm?
They might
That's
beep.
fine. Then they'll be in. Then everything will be in chaos. That's fine.
No, then everyone will start like heading outside, and then we're gonna have to deal with it.
Hmm. Do you think they've done
We
a
can-
lot of fire?
I think they
drills?
do 2 a day. Yes.
Okay. Are there any doors that are not that don't look like they're fire exits?
I mean, yeah, there are doors. It's backstage. There's plenty of doors, kind of like everywhere. They're not all labeled. You see, there's one door that has like a gold star on it. Um,
Gold
There's, like,
star.
some-
That
That's
must
Boss
be the
Baby's room.
exit.
That's Boss Baby's room. I mean, we can try going in there.
No, I don't think that's the exit.
Okay.
I'll go to a door that, based on what I've seen of the outside of the building, seems like it would be a door leading out.
Smart.
Okay, yeah, you roll on up to a door and kind of get your handlebar in there and kind of open it somehow magically.
Yeah, we can help.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I don't need help.
You open this door, and on the other side of it is the light of outside, and also a crumpled chasm sinkhole that just kind of leads down. It looks like this part of this building has like sunken in, and you see way below, as like, you know, you kind of stop yourself from going in there, and a rock begins to boop, 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 bounce its way down. It eventually sploosh hits water at the base down there.
Oh no.
Let's go. Okay, well, we're outside. Is this whole thing is there any way to get around this chasm?
Not like, you know, you've kind of like opened the door and you're like kind of like in the dead center of it. Like there's like, you know, more building off to your right, but then
Okay.
also like probably about like 30 feet before there's more like land.
Okay.
So like there is the rest of outside out there. There's just not any like open land or anything there. Just
Yeah,
kind
that
of like
we
the
can
side of this
get to?
building. Yes.
Okay. Well, I think we need to put the prisoners, which we don't need to refer to them as prisoners anymore, but we should probably.
I opened my trunk.
I
And
know
just,
we didn't
like,
ask your name, but
I opened my trunk and eject this flower from.
wait, no.
Okay, I
Eject
won't,
it to
I
where,
won't.
Taylor?
Toons can't die.
Uh-huh. Okay,
Yeah.
are you shooting this
No.
flower out of your trailer? Out of your
Not, if
trailer?
Ashton
Or your
says no, I won't do it. I'll just open
You
the
can
trunk.
do it, but like, listen, I will take the prisoners outside, and then I'll make it back. So don't even worry about it. I have one. I'll wrap this one in the plastic wrap. What is your name? Okay, great. It's Daisy. Okay, whatever. So
Whatever.
okay, by the way, the back of the bike or the scooter is open, and you don't need to do that anymore. You can take your hand off of your mouth. You can take your hand off of you don't have to put your hand there anymore. You can tell me.
You can't move your pedals out of your mouth.
It's so sticky.
Okay, I hate you. I just have to say, I hate you. If it was there, but the grace of tits.
You're muted, Layla.
You're muted, Layla.
Oh yeah, Layla.
I didn't
You're
even
muted,
know you were
dude.
talking. You've just been.
Oh,
muted.
that's okay. Hi. I grabbed the flower out of the back of the thing, which I imagine it's balled up into a sticky ball, and that's why we can't hear it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then I just toss it like a basketball. I hoop it.
Where? Where do
Just
you
across
hoop it?
across the
Onto the
chasm?
roof of the building or something. I don't know. Just like,
Okay,
No
make a
way.
throw roll, please.
okay, where's that? Oh man,
It's a muscle. It's muscle.
I don't have any muscles. I'm a cat. Sorry, I'm sorry. I haven't rolled it yet. I should just do it. Oh my god, I got a 1 and a 5.
Oh.
With your throw.
What do you think? It's 2.
Okay, you
Oh no.
objectively, it's a perfect shot. Like your form, your expertise in it, like get going up from dog to cat to shooting this basket. It's great. This flower goes as it flies kind of like through the air and hits the top of the building, and then immediately bounces the same direction that you were just in and goes
Oh no.
sailing past all of you, and like falls straight
No,
down this.
I pull out a giant butterfly net. I want to pull out a giant net.
You can try.
I don't know if this is the time you fail.
Ashton is like so dedicated to nothing happening to this stupid flower.
And let him die?
He can't die. We know he can't die.
That's an 8. Holy shit.
You whip out this butterfly net as this flower that's sailing by you like lands in it, like almost if you could dislocate your shoulder from the velocity of this flower hitting your basket. You wouldn't have, because it's a flower sailing through air,
Right.
so that'd be stupid. But you catch this flower, like arm kind of like extended, kind of like hanging on the door frame, catching this flower in the basket. You just hear,
I'm so tired of this flower. Can you please just
So
get
what?
rid of it?
Okay, so Daisy, which is your name, what we're going to do here is I'm going to put you in my cleavage like with the armadillo. I am then going to walk to a safe place. I'm going to walk to a safe location. I'm going to let the both of you out. I'm going to get the stickiness off of your face so that you can breathe. And then I'm going to come back here and you will make the decision of where you want to go next. Yes. So I'm just gonna, everyone just stay. I'm gonna sprint and I'll be right back. And I'm gonna run these two prisoners. I'm gonna put it in my cleavage. 2 balls. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run.
okay.
Like I'm gonna dodge through the hallways and I'm gonna
Yeah.
make it outside.
Okay, yeah. You fast like the wind.
I do
Yeah.
that. Great. And then
Yeah,
I
I
want to
need-
take.
I need you to
both of
make
them out of my
2
cleavage.
rolls.
If this
So
goes
funny.
badly-
Who are you rolling for
Yeah, I was
first?
gonna say who is first.
Well, I'm gonna take out the armadillo first
Okay.
because he's been in there the longest.
Yes.
6,
Okay. You
so that's fine.
pull the
I
armadillo
pull him out. I put him on the ground and I go really fast. Can I just ask what you were imprisoned for?
Oh, they they got us for some kind of exchange for some sort of more. I don't know. We were. I was at my farm with my my brothers and sisters, and they came and grabbed me. They wanted to trade me for something over in Pleasureville. It sounded like.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, try not to get caught again.
Right.
And I'm gonna pull out the flower.
While you're doing that, do you got like a I don't know, like a number or anything?
A card?
Yeah, a card.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll to pull out a card too?
No, you don't have to pull that from your tits.
Okay, great. I want to give him my card, and it
Okay.
says Tits Fedora.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
Great. Thank you. I'll be in contact.
Fantastic. Just gonna roll for the flower now.
Yeah, of course.
Hold on. If I hit a 9, is that a success?
Now I'm gonna
If
look in the
I
rules.
hit a 9.
Now I'm gonna look in the rules. Okay.
If this flower dies, it will be so funny.
Rolling successfully against a skill number is sometimes called making a roll. If you have a skill of 6 and you roll a 6 or less, you've made your roll.
Okay.
Woo! Okay. I
Too
just
bad.
heard my voice and my windows open. That woo was just echoed down the street. I heard it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. I pull out the flower. I'm gonna help him, like, I'm gonna steal the petals off of his face.
Okay, you pull it out of the wrapping.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
sticky in here.
Yeah, I assumed so. I do my best.
Oh God. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That usually doesn't happen to me. Real sorry about that.
That's
But
fine.
I
That's fine.
appreciate you all so much for helping us.
Of course, yes, you are free to live your lives now.
Oh, okay. You're not gonna like keep me?
Well, you could hang out
God, please no.
with the armadillo if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, Arnie. Turns. Armadillo's gone.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, where did you come from?
Oh, I was plucked over near this place called Scribbleton. From relatively nearby there's like a little greenhouse area, where I kind of got like a polycule thing going. But I was plucked from there, and I think a lot of my friends got mugged.
Right.
This flower got multiple people to love it.
Yeah.
I listen. I think that's beautiful. You can get back there from here, can't you?
I mean, yeah. I'll just be
Fantastic.
real slow.
Well, here's the thing. If
Yeah.
we have some other business to conclude here, so you might as well get a head start.
Okay.
And then if you're still there when we're also going in that direction, we'll just pick you up.
That sounds great. Yeah.
Yes,
I'll
we'll see you then.
thank you so much for your help. And begins
Yes.
to walk. Maybe moving an inch per step.
That'll make
I
it
think I
really
know
easy for us
how
to
he got
avoid
caught.
them.
Okay, I'm gonna just head back down.
Yeah.
Everything is fine. We going swimming?
Yeah, let's go swimming.
Can I jump into the chasm?
I knew you were gonna do that.
Yes. Of course you can jump into the chasm.
Wait, but before you jump in,
Yeah?
can you get us some rappel gear?
What? I
Some
guess.
some gear to rappel. You can do whatever you want. I'm just thinking
Yeah,
about
no, that's
me.
fair. That's fair. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'm gonna roll for repel gear.
Yeah, of course.
Hold on.
What'd you get?
Hey, remind me what 6 + 5 is?
Oh, that's gonna be an
You
11.
reach into your tits and you pull out some rappel gear.
Oh no.
I hand it to you guys.
Okay, I try to hook the hook onto the side of the like where you go down into the thing, just the edge.
There's like a nice like ladder you can kind of like cling to, and it's like you get it up there and it's good strong hold.
It's got
I kind of-
so if I pull it, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to rappel down.
Okay, great.
Jumping.
Wait,
I'm
before
jumping.
you rappel down, I'm gonna like kind of brush away the offer of the gear, and I'm just gonna say, no thanks, I don't use safety.
Who do you want to roll first?
Yeah, so you two are jumping, huh?
Yeah.
And diving, presumably.
Yes.
Yeah,
Great.
I'm doing a stunt.
You're doing a stunt. Okay, yes. You two can roll first, because I mean Rover's very easily just climbing down.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so I'm gonna roll swim.
Yes.
What are you gonna do to me?
I'm gonna roll swim.
Hey, I didn't fail the roll, and you didn't either, so it's really not on you. But
So then why does it seem like something really bad's gonna happen to me?
what'd you roll,
You
Ashton?
can't die.
Hey,
I don't want to
Ashton,
talk about it.
what'd you roll?
No, your first swim roll? Oh, no.
The thing is, first thing I rolled was a 6, but one of them was cocked, and I was like, that's not fair. So I re-rolled,
Yes,
and now it's a 10
Mm.
because I honored the cock.
you honored the cock, which we all love and appreciate here in this household. Okay, Taylor, what did you get on your? Are
Okay.
you doing a swim or are you
I'm
doing
gonna-
what are you doing?
I'm
Jump?
gonna jump, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll allow it.
Okay. Oh my god. My
What'd you
jump is
get?
a 9. I also got a 10.
Great. So, boy, oh boy. I would like. Let's start with our two jumping / diving individuals. What do your dives look like to start? When your intention is pure and true and holy and Christian.
It's a cannonball.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. And I do like a jump. Like I try to like find a place that's like kind of like a ramp up to the like just like a natural kind of like dirt kind of outcropping and try to ramp up. And for a second I'm like, oh my god, I'm like doing so good, I'm gonna like just get to the other side of the like chasm, and as I'm like mid-air and like feeling like on top of the world, like I could like basically be flying, I make the mistake that every Toon is not supposed to make, which is I look down and realize that I'm driving on nothing, and I stop in midair and just start to fall straight down.
Yeah. You begin to plummet straight down into probably what is like a 100-foot plus fall here. Tits, you do your cannonball, knowing and trusting the buoyancy that you have naturally in you, and you wholeheartedly jump and begin that dive. Rover, you're climbing. It's nice. It's sturdy. You're climbing down. You hear like a rush of wind. Vroom, as like you see Adley plummet past you. You go,
oh shit.
then you hear another rush of wind as you see Tits cannonballing right past you.
I feel like this is how it was supposed to go, right? Like they did jump down.
And I mean, you see that Tits is heading directly for the sharpest, spikiest rock.
Oh well, that's really bad. Oh god.
And then
well,
you start to feel something between your paws. And then you look up and you see that your rope is just sliding directly through your paws.
then I back butterfly. Let's go, baby.
You just before you let it
Ironic
just,
for a
you know,
cat.
before you let it hold up your sign and go yipes or whatever, you're like, nah, not this time. And you just let
Not this
yourself
time.
go.
I'm just gonna back butterfly, baby.
And you're
like I'm a
all-
spy. Like it's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm gonna start panicking in a second. I do the back butterfly. I look so cool. And then once the back butterfly's in, I'm just going down. I go, ah!
Well,
Also because cats famously always land on their
cats
feet.
always famously land on your feet. So you begin to fall, and your body instinctually is like, you've got to roll over. And then you are staring down another cat's worst enemy, a huge pool of water.
Oh no.
That's when the screaming starts then.
Yes. Adley,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to take 4 points of damage
Oh, well, that's
as you
fine.
slam into the water.
That's fine. That's fine.
Rover, you're going to take 3 points of damage.
Oh, thank God. That's not a lot.
And Tits,
Oh no.
unfortunately for you, I rolled the highest. You're going to take 6 points of damage as you just slam right into this rock.
Yeah, that tracks.
And
Right
then
between the tits.
right between the tits, taking all like the wind out
A
of
bunch
you.
of like coins fly out.
And then you hit with such velocity, and then you bounce, and
Yeah.
then you land on your back in the water, and you kind of sink for a moment before your tits reemerge from the water. Your head does not, because it has to be off screen. But
Yeah.
your tits are just like being buoyant, holding you above water.
Yep. Yeah.
And you've got little like birds that are currently like chirping around your tits, like they're in your head, as you were knocked out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that tracks. That all makes sense. And we don't heal.
Nope.
Okay, got it. So 6.
Yep.
I got 3.
Okay. Good.
Yay.
But
got 3.
you are all now in this lovely little lagoon.
I'm like panicking in the water.
Yeah, I think I am too. I can't really. I'm getting water in my engine. That's not good.
I guess I'll take my broken and bruised but still insanely hot body and help them out.
You can all like kind of pull yourselves to like a nearby shore. where you see that there are like some beach towels kind of like laid out, and there's like a little like you can see like a like little bar set up where there's like a margarita sitting, and then next to that margarita you see that there is a incredibly cloudy, cracked along the side of it, taped together with duct tape fishbowl that's sitting there, and kind of like head poked out of the fishbowl, arms crossed, kind of sipping a straw on this margarita. You see this kind of red fish just like looking at all of you as you pull your broken bodies to shore.
Huh.
Hello.
1 fish, 2 fish,
I lick my
red
leg.
fish. Where's the blue fish?
I ate him in the womb.
I
Really
didn't know
impressive
fishes
for
could
a
have
fish.
twins.
Yeah. Well,
An
you think the
egg
fish
ate
don't have
another
wombs?
egg.
I also didn't know fishes came out of wombs. Yeah, that's the big thing for me.
Yeah, that's the thing. Wasn't born in the womb.
Listen, I don't know a lot about guns. But fish?
but wombs?
What's a dog
I
got
love it
knowing a
in
lot about
movies.
fish for?
You know, for when I'm trying to catch them in the water with the bears.
The bear you were chased off stage by.
Yeah, that one. Wait, there's a bear?
There's a bear?
There's a bear.
Nah, it's like, it's like a Shakespeare reference or some shit. You ever heard
Oh,
of
I
that?
don't read.
Well, good talk.
Well, nice to meet you. I'm going to dry off. And then I get the towel and I put it around my shoulders.
There a reason why you're in
Hello.
my lagoon?
Oh, we were just stopping by.
They pushed me. They pushed me here. They pushed me
Okay.
off. I
Well,
start crying.
well, we were told to come here by Becca Morgan, so if something is wrong,
Oh, yeah. No, that asshole told me that I was expecting some new people to come down
we're
here.
the new people to come down here.
Right. Wanted to meet the boss, yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know why that piece of shit's giving people with my location all the time.
Wait,
fan.
when you
They seemed really sad.
Yeah, they can get over it.
when you kill people, do you tell them they're gonna be swimming with the fishes?
Why would I say that?
I don't know, because you're a fish and you.
Oh, okay. Oh. It's because I'm a fish, I would say that.
I didn't say
Yeah,
that.
fishlet.
Wow. Wow. All right.
That was Layla coming through. We know Layla loves a slur.
That's the kind of game we're playing, huh?
L-E-T on the end of a word.
You see, like, one of the fins kind of reaches in, like, the bowl it's in, and, like, you see, like, it pull out, like, a full double-barrel shotgun.
I'm not scared of your gunlet.
All right?
Hello, I'm so sorry. Rover, sorry. Rover hit their head on the way down. They're not usually like this.
I'm sorry, I'm a cat and I'm wet. I'm so sorry. I take it all back.
As you're saying that, you also hear a loud thud
Please
as-
tell me it's not.
as you
Please
see
tell me it's
April
not.
landing in the
Yeah.
sand
Okay,
next to
good.
you all.
Oh no.
Hi, April. Things are going well here.
You see, like, a
Um,
series of lines imprinted in the sand as as April gets up. And you see, like, a little, like, a drawn on, like, anime boo-boo mark on, like, the forehead.
Yes. Well, we're
The one of my
Here.
sketches.
one of yours.
Yeah.
Yes. We were wondering where what was going on here. Why April exists.
Why April exists? Why do you exist? Why do I exist? Why do any of us
You know
exist?
what?
We were made to exist.
You are incredibly correct, and I'm sorry that I came here. Where's the door?
There's no door outside. Actually, it's right there. Kind of points over the door.
Out of frame.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I'm not really wondering why April exists, but how does April exist? Because only humans can draw sketches, right?
Yeah.
So I thought they were all dead.
I don't really know much about it. All I know is that Big Boss Man got a big score, and we did a little bit of trading, a little bit of work, and I got some gifts out of it. Okay,
You're not curious about this at all? This could change the world.
You could get ears.
I don't know if I look good with these. What kind are you thinking?
I think you can mix it up. I think you can
Ooh,
do
like a variety.
I think you can. Oh, you can have 2 separate ones, like two different types.
Human on one side, elephant on the other.
That's incredible. And
How
actually,
are we
I'm
moving
obsessed
on
with
from
that.
that?
You could have anything. You could have ears.
Yeah. I can have anything I want. Ears.
Okay, Van Gogh.
He's a fish. I don't know. He doesn't have ears.
No, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
No, it was so funny. It was so funny. You're right.
I mean, it's definitely interesting, but I got what I got. I got more people. I'm getting more things in. We're creating society up here. Have you ever heard of society? We live in one, right?
That's
So
beautiful.
yeah, I read about it in one of these scripts I found. I believe that's what they're
Yeah.
called. Yeah,
Wait, you can read?
yeah,
I
pretty much.
can't. That's why I'm surprised.
Yeah, I would recommend start with 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
Do you have to hold it to the side of your face so that you
Alright.
can read it with one eye?
Okay,
Wait, what? Wait,
is
what?
this what we're gonna do here?
Because fishes typically their eyes are like this because they're prey and so
Oh,
prey
okay.
always
I thought I
loves
missed
the-
something that this fish only had one eye.
No, it's like
No, it's just you can't hold it right here.
You
They
ever
won't be
see-
able to
hey.
see it.
Hey, friend, Rover. I think your name was said.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a cartoon? They're not drawn realistically. You see where my eyes are? Right here on my face.
No, not yet. I haven't gotten a visual reference.
That's valid. It's okay. Don't look at me then.
Okay, look, we're not Rover's. Got hit in the head and is wet and all this different stuff.
Right.
So
Right,
We're dealing with
I
a
got
lot
that
right
one's
now.
name.
I go and I take the margarita. I start drinking it.
Hey, what the fuck?
oh my god.
I can get you another one. Don't worry. You can have any drink you want. Is there something that you haven't had in a while?
I love a white Russian.
Cool. I'm gonna try to pull out a White Russian,
Okay.
please. That's a 9. That's a 9.
Meets it, beats it.
Yes. Yeah, I pull out a White Russian.
Yep, you pull out a drink and set it in front of this fish, and you see, he's still got this huge shotgun up, but he will kind of slide out of the disgusting fishbowl he's in and just fully into that cup
Oh no, that can't be.
And
good
just,
for
like,
him.
begin to just like drink it.
Nice.
Thank you. What were the two of you? You're new gang members, right? That's the whole thing. That's the whole
Oh
deal?
yes, of course. Yes,
Right.
I'm Tits Fedora.
Tits fedora. Got it?
Not 2 tits, just 1 tit.
Yeah,
but I
2
have
tits.
2 tits.
Yeah.
But I'm
Two
just 1
tits,
tit.
2 tits fedora.
I am-
Yeah.
I am
Tits
just
fedora.
my
Tits
name is
fedora.
my name is Tits Fedora.
Your name is Tits Fedora. It's a long
got
name.
it.
Your name is Tits Fedora.
You are hilarious.
Thanks. People say that about me all the time. And you?
I'm Butthole Trilby.
Butthole Trilby. Pleasure to meet you, Butthole Trilby.
My name is actually Big Penis. We're all named after sex characteristics and organs.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Yeah, well-
I don't think you have a butthole.
Well, I suppose it's a pleasure to meet my new gang members. My name's Red Heron. Nice to meet you.
Oh, I hate you. I turn around and have like a dramatic internal monologue of like, we came here for no reason after all. This dumb fish doesn't know anything. We should have known. We should have known someone named Red would lead us astray. Now I don't know if I'm ever gonna find Melody. Heck, who knows if she's even alive? And then I turn back
You know-
around.
Did you guys get cast? What's your role?
I don't know
Part of my
anymore.
gang.
I'm the
right?
mascot.
Mascot.
I think I'm a nurse or something. I
I
don't
think
know.
we have to go. I think we
Yeah.
must leave right now. We simply must get out of
This
here.
show, it's got to go on.
And we're going to the show.
Oh, you're going. Yeah, that's what you mean. You're going on to the show. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fully
we just
understandable.
got
I
a
can't wait to-
little call from Becca. It said places,
Yeah.
at 5 minutes places, so we gotta
Five,
go.
thank you, Five.
Didn't hear that one. Kind of like looks around and sees that their like headset is like buried under some sand on the floor. Goes, well, it sounds like something you say. Whatever.
Yeah.
So,
Come on,
Yeah,
April, let's go.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Red.
who was that?
Huh?
Was one of my? Okay,
All right, I love you.
me,
Let's go.
me, Red.
Right.
talking
Yeah.
about?
I'm just letting you know.
All right.
I'm meeting a lot of fun people today. So
Well, tits fedora. It's been. I love you too.
oh, that's
Yeah.
so nice. Yeah, I'll just be if you want to come see the show, we'll be up there.
Yeah. I'll make my way up there. Just gotta finish a bit more of these. You know, it's hard work being the boss.
Oh,
No, I totally
Becca's
understand.
yelling at us right now so much.
Oh
We
my gosh,
have
you're
to
so right. We
go.
have to go.
He's
All right, I'll see you
screaming
soon.
at us.
Bye.
Have fun. Break a leg. Break a
Huh.
fin. Whatever they say up there.
Yes.
Of course, his deep masculine voice is asking us to leave right now.
Okay, you don't have to lie.
I'm not lying. Stop it. It's a compliment. Take it.
And you all begin to exit via the door to leave this.
Yes,
Lagoon.
we
To
exit
leave-
via the door. We are not dealing with the red herring anymore.
You are not dealing with the red herring anymore.
I
Oh
think
my
this is the
God.
craziest session I've ever had in my entire fucking life.
I can't believe we all failed that roll.
That was so funny. But yeah. You exit via the door and continue on your journey to hopefully not a red
Pleasureville?
herring next time.
Pleasureville. We want to go to Pleasureville. That's the next stop.
Pleasureville.
Ah,
We're
yes.
taking April to Pleasureville.
Perfect. Why'd you say it like that?
Yeah.
That's the end of this session. Let's go around really quick and tell people watching where they can find us. And we'll start with Becca.
Ah! Hello, I've been Becca. You can find me anywhere that I'm worth finding as cool armadillo. Don't think about that for too long. As for other places you can find me, currently at the moment, this is like the main thing I'm doing. I think the only other thing that I'm doing, I think, is going to be on May 15th, I believe. I am running a Candela Obscura one-shot over at twitch.tv/talkingxp, but I don't remember. The only other thing I can say is that my friend Andy made a Kickstarter that just went live the other day. It's a 5e book, Exoecology for Monster Hunters, and I got to be in a 2-shot to test those subclasses that will hopefully go live at some point too. So I should go. I would recommend going and checking that out.
Awesome.
That's what I got.
Ashton, what about you?
You can find me anywhere on the internet at Popsicle Mike, or specifically on Twitter at Popsicle_Mike. Not that I ever post there, but sometimes I get wrestling news on there. You can check out APOC Chromatic, where tomorrow we're going to be playing a game on Twitch. Usually it's a surprise. I don't know. Listen, we've been doing First Descendant, but sometimes we don't do First Descendant. Sometimes we do Sworn. We pick and choose. But anyway, we're all people of color, so check it out. It's fun. And then also, I'm on Twitch, Popsicle Mike. I do things on Mondays right now. We've been playing Content Warning. And then on Tuesdays, also, I do a Baldur's Gate playthrough on YouTube. And that is with Michael, who is the Monster of the Week guy.
Michael Sands?
No, the other different Michael.
Oh, I thought you meant the person who wrote the game.
Not the person who wrote it, though. He does not the person who wrote it, but he's he's been writing all of the he works with Michael Sands.
Okay.
And he is if you look up stuff about Monster of the Week and are curious about it, you will see him.
Love Monster of the Week too.
Yeah, it's super fun, and he's very knowledgeable about the subject. So we also did like a stream where we just talked about who the sexiest cryptids were, and it was like 3 hours long. So yeah, you can check that out. Mason on YouTube. That's it. That's all I have going for me.
Nice. Layla, what about you?
You don't need to find me. Don't look for me. Watch more of the stuff these people do. They're great. And be nice to people.
Gun safety.
Gun
Gun
safety.
safety.
Before you
Make
pull
sure
your
your
gun
safety
out.
is on when you take your gun out of your bag.
And then as for me, you can find me online everywhere at Roll for Felicity. We're going to be back next week, the same time, same channel with more Toon. And then also next month I have the last Thursday of the month will be the next episode of Warrior Chats, which is where me and my friends are reading the Warrior Cats books for the first time. We're going to be on the second book, which actually I have right here, even though I haven't started reading it yet. I'm also, I don't remember the dates, but I've got an episode of Over the Table, which is a Reddit stories, like talk show. That's going to be, it's on a Tuesday, but I don't remember what the date is. And I've got a one shot next month as well. But if you want to see all that stuff, you can just find me on Blue Sky or Instagram or join my Discord, Roll for Felicity everywhere. That's it. So we're going to take you to the ending screen. And we'll see you next week. Bye.